What is going on, everyone? This morning I am super excited to review the Giant Mouse Ace Riv Lynch Northwest exclusive. I was given early access to this. I just got it in a couple days ago. This one will actually be released on September 3rd this coming week, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Definitely send a reminder. You're not going to want to miss this one. Whether you have a Riv in your collection or not, this one is by far my favorite at this point. I also like the fact, just really quickly, I don't know, I'm a big fan of Lynch Northwest. They always have the personal touch, just a kind thank you card. Seem like really great people. I believe family-run business. But let me go through the specs real quick on this one. So the Riv is obviously a smaller knife. You have an overall length of 5.75 inches. In this case, carbon fiber scales are 3.375, and the blade length is 2.44. You got an overall weight of 2.5 ounces, but I promise you it doesn't even feel like that. It feels even less. It's super light, very comfortable. The ergonomics are phenomenal. You have a PVD MagnaCut blade steel. You have anodized titanium backspacer and clip, as well as collars. I love this sort of lighter bronze color. Looks beautiful in combination with the carbon fiber. I'm sure all of you are also aware that all of you Giant Mouse fans are aware that they also did the exclusive with Giant Mouse for the Biblio XL and the exact same model. So it's very cool to have this pairing. I mean, look how sick that looks. That looks incredible. These two have the standard, not standard, but the feather clip from Lynch, which is also beautiful. I also have one more in my collection, which is another Lynch Northwest exclusive with Giant Mouse. This one's the blacksmith clip. I'm not a huge, I'll be honest with you, I don't care that much about clips. In my opinion, you have to do something really wrong to get it wrong. Otherwise, clips work just fine most of the time. But I do love when they have some style to them, and I really enjoy Lynch clips. But getting back to this one, just get a close-up on these carbon fiber scales. They're absolutely beautiful. It's almost like a rounded off checker pattern. I really like these carbon fiber scales more so than any others that I've seen. Really beautiful. This also is more dialed in than any other Riv I've ever played around with. I don't know if the video is going to do it justice, but it really is dialed in. Even if I try to make it fail and put as little as pressure as I can on this, it is just super dialed in, man. It is very comfortable. And like I said, really lightweight. Also, even with that smooth action, it has a solid lockup. That is not failing anytime soon. And just all around beautiful knife. I mean, that carbon fiber with that bronze anodized collar and backspacer as well as clip looks phenomenal. I love the PVD blade. They did a great job on that finish. It is very sharp. It filleted the heck out of my thumb. And I am going to be adding some cutting videos here in a minute, so you guys will be able to take a look at it in action. For anyone that hasn't tested out the Riv, I understand it is a smaller knife, but I promise you, and I say this as a joke all the time, but it really is true, it's the small knife that has big knife energy. And it really does. I mean, this thing can get any task done. It's perfectly centered, super dialed in, and like I said, very lightweight. Just an all-around beautiful knife. I think at this point I have two different brass versions. I have the Carryology version, I have a micarta version, and now this. And this one is just absolutely gorgeous. I really highly recommend you guys putting a reminder for, again, September 3rd on lynchnorthwest.com or lynchnw.com for 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But let's put this one to the test so you guys have some good examples of how it works in the field, and I'll be back in a second. All right, we're back. And as you guys could hopefully tell, I mean, it's not the strongest stuff that I'm cutting into, but I think you should be able to tell that it is a very sharp blade, a very tough blade, and one that you can definitely trust won't fail on you, especially right here with this extremely dry and tough chestnut. You can see that it's making its way through. That's perfect. Take a look at the edge real quick. No rolls, dents, nothing like that. But again, it's the Giant Mouse Ace Riv liner lock. It's the Lynch Northwest exclusive. It'll be available this coming Tuesday, if that's the 3rd, September 3rd, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Definitely check it out, guys. If you're a fan of Giant Mouse, if you're a fan of the Riv, and if you don't have one as of yet, you definitely need to get this one in your collection. Very cool little knife. And thank you guys for watching the review. I really appreciate it. If you have time and you don't mind, please subscribe and like. But if nothing else, please come back and check out the new videos that'll be coming along. Thanks so much.